Hey everybody, Ryan here. Just want to show you my Darkness Pauper deck. My goal here is to show you what I was thinking, and my ultimate goal is to build a Pauper deck with Lapis only cards and to have the J rulers as the Vingulf 3 guardians slash avatars as my rulers, and use these as like teaching decks, fun decks to play. So I built this deck this weekend before everybody got to my local game store. And it actually, this one went 1-1 now, and against Flute. Fellow had a Flute deck, and I played this one against Flute, and I lost the first game. Decided to move some cards out and won the second game. So pretty pleased that a Pauper deck can perform that well. So here are the cards. We'll start with the Resonators. I have 4 Shadow Stalkers in this deck because of the Seal ability. Also 3-drop. 8/8 becomes a 3-drop, 12/12. Can't beat that with a stick. Next, I have 4 1-inch boy. Again, it's a 2-drop, and you're potentially swinging for 1,000, which nothing to sneeze at. And then I have 3 copies of Servant of the Mikage. Just the Enters ability. Put a 1/1 counter on target Resonator. And then, as filler, 1-drop, it's the Oni. Mad Oni right there, 5/3 for 1. Then I had 4 copies of the Another Vampire. So again, banish, and you could put the 2 1/1 counters on. Again, this is just a filler. Got 1 Cthulhu in there, 1-drop 2/2. But it's got Death Touch. And then finally, the Demon was again filler. There's no resonance abilities in here, so this is a dead card in my mind for this deck. I will be. Actually, the only resonance ability is the J ruler, but it doesn't really impact that much when I was playing it. Alright, so let's go into the additions and chants. Here is the first one, Ambition of Lapis. If you know me, I love this card. Ambition of Lapis, it's a great card for this format. I'm totally digging it. Also, another great card, Schrödinger's box. Put it on your opponent's Resonators and they disappear. Also, as a quick cast, you have the Encounter with Cthulhu. Again, clear your opponent's board of their Resonators, and to see what's coming at you, it is the Nameless Mist. Wonderful, wonderful card for this deck. The last 3 cards, I only put them in because I was thinking of a strategy, but I don't have enough Legacy Lost to complete it, and it is the Death at Midnight. I don't have the Resonator. It starts the Y from Legacy Lost. When he enters, the folks with 100/100 counters, the Resonators with 100/100 counters, basically get sent to the graveyard. So I need more copies of that. Another thing to try and keep the board clean is at turn 5 or 4, if you want to J-activate and do Judgment, then your opponent has more Resonators than you, you can start sweeping those off, because your ability is banish, as your opponent has, when it enters the field, your opponent banishes 2 Resonators. The final 2 cards in here are, unless you're going second, are dead cards. Because you can't play Ancient Magic. So I don't know how I'd retool it that much. I would get that Resonator from Legacy Lost to put in here to make it more of more interaction with the 100/100 counters, and remove the couple dead cards. But overall, I was pleased with its performance. It 1-1 against the Flute deck that had your super rares, your Severing Winds, your Flute's Water Dragon, and was drawing like 2 cards per turn after about turn 5. So I was very, very pleased at how it performed. Digging the theme. I think the next dragon that I will do, or avatar if you will, is going to be the light guy. Digging his ability more that I read it, and more, it destroys all non-Magic Stone, non-J Ruler cards, so it can wipe additions and Resonators off your opponent's field if they have way more than you. So I'm digging that more and more. So I'll have to get together a light magic stone deck, or a light deck here, and see how it plays. Oh, sorry, forgot to show you all the magic stones for this pauper deck are, surprise surprise, darkness magic stones. So there's a little shadow here, my lighting's a little off, not at my home location, if you will, filming this. Yeah, that's my pauper deck. I did not get to play in J Ruler's pauper tournament due to family obligations. I don't think I'll be able to play in the pauper tournament coming up. That's going to J Ruler's putting on Lackey. If you are, I recommend you try it out, give it a shot. I'm gonna keep posting the pauper decks as I make them and as I test them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, all that happy fun good stuff. Leave a comment and let me know what your pauper cards and your pauper deck is. I'd be anxious to see it. Anyway, thanks. Talk to you later.